What's up, guys? This is Heis. Welcome back to Montezuma Mondays. Oh, I don't have all my lights on. It's so bright outside. The sun cascading through my blinds even. I haven't bothered to turn on my normal studio lights. Studio lights, as if they're anything other than desk lamps. Well, today we're going to get back to dealing with Montezuma in SolidWorks. So that's it's gonna be a whole fun. I don't have anyone in chat with me yet, but we'll see if anyone turns up. I can see that Evil Me's already gifted 20 memberships. Thank you, friend. Much appreciated. Okay, so there's gonna be a slight difference. Last time we were struggling to make the driver, and I will not lay claim to having made this driver. Yeah, we're not going to get Brett to do everything, but we are going to get Brett to do this. Brett made the driver for me, basically. He's much better at SolidWorks than I am. He's spent a lot more time in it than I have. And so, yeah, when I was explaining my problems, he's like, I bet I could figure that out. And then he proceeded to draw it in halves, like we'll actually fabricate it because patterns, and then the tire and everything conforms to AAR standards. And he did it in about the time that our stream was last time. So, yeah, Brett's really good at SolidWorks. and I'm okay. I'm okay at SolidWorks. I'm not that good. So, anyway, it's fine. Did Carl notify people? Oh, Midland did. Thank you, Midland. Good man. Yeah. So, that said, we did run into a problem, though, with our assumptions. You know what they say about assumptions, right? We assumed that the 6 inches for the journal would be centered on the frame. And then when the driver is made to AAR standards and the box is made to all the standards and everything, yeah, they intersect. The hubs don't fit. So I'm going to have to shimmy the box to one side on the frame here. And hopefully that's not hilariously evil. So we'll just have to see how that goes. That's going to be what we're working on. But before we get too far into that, I do want to show other Brett progress, because Brett progress is exciting. Brett's copy of SolidWorks obviously started working at the same time as mine, and Brett's just like, hey, look, I made a tender, and it took, like, what, 10, 11 seconds tops? It doesn't have the top of the tank on it yet. But it's properly riveted, it's got the frame, it's properly braced, it's got bracing in the tank. Yep. So, there you go. The whole darn thing. Tonder. So yeah, if we just let Brett do everything, it would be done by now. But, you know, that's fine. Hey, look, it's Tristan. Hi, Tristan.
Hello. We were just talking about you subcontracting everything out to Brett. That's fine.
Were we?
Keep
Okay,
doing what you're doing.
Good. I'm glad. Yeah. So I need to fix. We need to move the box. The box needs to be moved. I don't know how far it needs. Yeah, I mean, hopefully. Presumably, if I change the way that the crown brass is referenced, presumably I can shift the whole thing and then redo the jaws, I guess, or something. Or I could try and make it thinner. Because how big is that hub? I think it's just 1/4 inch. Maybe it was 1/2 inch, and maybe that's part of the problem too. Let's see. Also, welcome Midland and Tristan.
Hello.
Let's see. Let's take a look at evaluation. Let's do a quick measurement here. Can I just measure between those two things? No. The evaluate tool is really just not stellar in SolidWorks for doing certain tasks. Can we just measure between those points? There we go. No, yeah, so that's 1/4 inch, which is, I mean, as small as you'd probably want to make it, so Yep. We're going to have to scoot that over, I guess. A101A. 13 months as a conductor in October. This really is the spookiest October yet. No kidding. Okay. Well, let's see about... how did we... I think we extruded it. Okay, we extruded it from there. So we'll just edit... We don't want to edit that sketch. We want to edit that feature. Exit the sketch. We want to edit this feature. And yeah, so we extruded. God, there's some 32nd of an inch or 64th of an inch math in there. We'd be smart to figure out how far over we need to move it first, huh? Wouldn't we?
That might help.
Let's do that. Give me the back view. I know it says the front view, but I want the back view. Let's exit the component. Okay. So basically, we need to get that to go there. Oh god, we're gonna have to use the measure tool for that.
It looks like you need to go about 3/4 of an inch almost.
Yeah, at least 3/4 of an inch. Is there anything vaguely close there? That's vaguely close. Give me the point. There we go. DX. Yeah, no, it actually needs to basically move about 1 inch to clear on the backside.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
Does that mean the frame needs to come in, or does the frame need to stay where it is?
You know, that's an interesting question. Because we could change the frame. The frame might be too wide. It might just be drawn kind of silly. Because we did base the frame based off the drawing. You can bias the boxes. But let's see. How far can we move it before it gets silly? Let's edit that component again. So if we move it 1 inch, it's only going to stick out 1/4 inch on the one side. That doesn't really seem like the smartest transmission of force to me.
Yeah, that's a little thin.
I mean, we could scoot it a little bit, but yeah, I think we definitely want to look at the frame first then. Goodness, so we're going all the way down. Okay. Let's see, so we extruded it twice, basically, so it shouldn't be too hard to change the extrusion, but it's probably going to fuck up everything, and then we'll have to fix it all. Cool.
Change one thing, fix everything. But sometimes it'd be like that.
Sometimes it'd be like that. I will look at the top chats in just a second. Let's see. Edit feature. Okay, so we offset it 16 1/8, and then extruded it 3 1/2. And what did we do on the other side? 16 1/8 and 3 1/2. Okay. And if we... I mean, we can scoot it in a little bit before we contact the boiler. Let's see if we can see what that gap is. Because this is the frame. So we don't need as much of a gap there. Let's see. Can we just measure that real quick? Pow to pow. 5/8 of an inch. Okay, so we'll move the frame in like 1/2 inch, and then we'll have a little clearance. And then we'll still have to bias the box the other 1/2 inch. All right. Well, I guess we could get that going. But let me get these top chats going here. Okay. Maddie Miller, hi Heis, sending love from behind the till at work today because it's just one of those days. Thank you, friend. Just gotta dodge the managers. They aren't as keen on elaborate engineering projects. I feel that. Per Michael Jamberg, you love the train videos. Have I watched 340 RG? You mean Rio Grande 340? I've not seen the 340 in person, if that's what you mean. Coralie, fireman for 9 months. How you doing, lads? Lads! Since it's the spooky month, what is the spookiest thing that's happened in the shop / around the railroad for all of you? I don't know if I've had anything necessarily spooky happen. 346 is allegedly haunted. They've sent ghost hunters after her. I don't know. Trains make a lot of dumb noises, so. Fox might not catch the full stream. Sorry, got a concert. Well, enjoy the concert. There's a VOD for a reason, friends. Okay. Let us see. Let's change that bias by 1/2 inch. Gives us an 1/8 of clearance between the frame and the firebox. It's probably fine. It's not going to expand much that way.
Yeah.
Okay, there's that one, and then we will edit that component too. Okay, tightening of the frames. Kapow. Done. And is everything mad now? Somehow, no. Oh, everything just kept its existing relationship. Okay. That's cool. All right, so now if we bring our driver in. How are we looking now? Yeah, it's still got some clipping, which makes sense.
Yeah. And the back side of the driver wouldn't be machined in any way for the hub at all.
Well, no, it would have a hub on it, is what it would have. So.
Okay.
Yeah, my thought about it was, when I was thinking with Brett, is Brett designed this like a standard, more modern driver? We don't know if they maybe biased it a little bit for some amount of clearance or something, but that gets into hokey clearance challenges with the counterweight, because the counterweight needs to be a certain thickness, and then you're not really equally supporting the weight from the wheel to the hub if you don't build it this way. So I think a slight bias in the box is not going to be the end of the world. So we're going to do that.
Sounds like a plan.
5629. God damn it. 6325. Return to Steam. That might summon Jersey. Or hang on. That might summon Jersey. We'll have to see.
I was about to say 5629 return to Steam. That in one instance that's a little impractical, in another instance downright impossible.
It's true. That would also be a replica. All right, let's adjust our crown brass by that 1/2 inch and then kind of deal with the consequences here. I see people asking about what the point of this stream is and is this a passion project or what. I mean, it's a dumb passion project, don't get me wrong, but we do want to build it. The first step is doing all this to see exactly how much it would cost and what all we need to do. And from there, figure it out. So, well, that just shifted the whole box when I rebuilt it. Look at me, building with references. Oh my god, and it shifted the cutout in the box! Oh, holy shit, I modeled it right the first time. Look at that!
Excellent.
You love to see
works.
it.
It works!
Oh wow, that was kind of hilarious. I did not expect that to just work, TM. That is, yeah, that's hilarious.
A pleasant surprise.
Okay, let's see. Can we get me that view? All right, so we bring our driver back in vaguely in the right spot. Let's see. So I guess, yeah, you know what we should do? We're gonna be smart. We're gonna put some rails at 3-foot gauge. We should do that.
Now, not to further complicate this whole process, but I remember Zuma's spec sheet calling for a 1/2 inch lateral in either direction on the drivers.
Oh, did they call out the lateral?
I think they did. Let me pull it up real quick.
1/2 inch?
Yeah, it was like 36 plus or minus a 1/2 inch for the gauge.
Jesus.
I'll have to dig. I need to dig through my folders here.
Take
Too many
a look.
folders.
Take a look and let me know what you find. I'm gonna do that though. I'm gonna make a new part that is just track. Insert new components. Oh no, we don't want to do that one. We want to insert a new part into the assembly. New part. Okay.
All right. I have the ancient text in front of me.
The ancient texts. Very good.
So let's see here. All right, 8.5 C3. Yep, gauge of road, 3 foot, half-inch play.
God, I wonder if that's talking about the drivers or the actual gauge, because on curves you have 36.5. Like that's what you have in curves on 3-foot gauge. So, shrug. I don't know. Should we make it vaguely rail looking? Could be a real dweeb and look up a rail profile, but I don't think that's terribly important.
I think a rectangle for the moment will do.
I think we just need a rectangle. Yeah. Okay, get the picture of Montezuma out of here. just keeps messing with me. Go away. Now go away! I should taunt you a second time. Okay. Let's see. Okay. 1.5 inch. Sure. 3-inch wide. That's actually pretty wide for rail. I don't know. Call it 2-inch. Sure. Maybe 1.25 inch. Rectangle. There you go. And then we'll do it. Actually, we want to put a center line down through right there. That's great. And then we just want to put that at 18 inches. And then I guess we want to. I guess we can dimension to that guy.
Ooh.
I'm not sure how we want to set the height off of that.
When you're done this, Mark, I have some more reference dimensions if you wish to check a few things.
Sure. Okay, well, it's going to be closer to 0. It's going to be like 1/4 or something. We're not too worried about it exactly riding on gauge. So, anyway. Midland is here. Midland's who's talking. Yeah.
Yes. Hello. I am here.
Oh, yeah, there's a bro bus.
There
Had a
it
pretty decent weekend. My weekends aren't really weekends, but that's fine.
Weekend? What's that?
Brett started sending me memes about how much time off people should have, and I was like, yeah, that's fine.
Single tier.
Yep. All right. Mirror this whole box and mirror it around that. Pow.
Also, apparently, Leighton is lurking in the YouTube chat, too.
I saw he popped in and said something about the sacred texts.
Yes.
20 feet in either direction should be fine.
Because Zuma's what? Not even 40 feet long?
God, no, are you kidding me? There's 40 feet, so...
Yeah, no.
With the tender, I mean, I think it's about 30, so...
Tiny little thing. So if you're ready, I have a couple dimensions if you wish to check them.
Sure.
Hello.
Oh, God! He's joined
no.
a voice chat! I didn't know Leighton knew how to Discord.
I'm not that technologically illiterate.
You sure about that?
Well,
Hello, friend.
hi. How are ya?
Doing good.
So
I'm winding down the workday, and Montezuma Monday does make beating my head against the wall over project-wise just marginally better.
Well, good. I'm glad. I like being distractions for people while working. I learned recently that I distract somebody very important from his actual day job. Somebody with the initials JS, who may or may not be El Presidente, was apparently watching the last Montezuma Mondays and was laughing at me being bad at SolidWorks, is what he was telling me when I saw him at the museum the other day. And I was like, are you kidding me, James? Thought it was pretty funny.
That is funny.
Anyway, what are the dimensions, Midland?
So here on the driver journals, it says 4.5 by 6.
Yep, that's what we got.
And then the driver diameter is overall 40 inches, with the centers being 36.
Yep. Assuming Brett
And
modeled
then-
this correctly, which I assume he did. That's what it should be.
And then the tires are 2 1/8 by 5 with 1 inch wide flanges.
Yep. Yeah, no, that was the exact specs we gave him, so yeah.
Excellent.
Cool. Let's see. Alex Towels. You have a video you need to record for UP as part of the hiring process, and you've applied to a job in Cheyenne with the sniff. Godspeed. Okay.
And good on you for wanting to live in Cheyenne.
Indeed. Okay, well, let's see. Let me, I guess I will now... Can I mirror components, I wonder?
You should be able to.
I imagine, or parts, I imagine I can. I'm
Yeah.
just not entirely certain how one does that. Let's
I
see.
need to get back to messing around with SolidWorks. I haven't really touched it since grad school. I've had to become proficient in pesky Bentley products.
Yes, you do. Polar Vortex, Montezuma traction engine conversion when just replace the wheels with flanges versions. Wrap a chain around the pilot truck. Something like that.
Sure.
Let's see.
Right.
Linear component. Oh, hang on. Let's see. Mirror components. Mirror plane. We want the right plane. And we want to mirror the crown brass, box, driver. All of them. All of those. Pow. Look, it's got 2 wheels now.
It is now officially able to be white notation classified.
It's an 020. Oh man, that makes it feels so much more like a train now that it has 2 wheels.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh, that's hot.
that's we like that. Okay.
That's spice.
But now we need to actually guarantee the positions of the drivers. Now that we have 2 of them. Oh my God, SolidWorks! Please just give me a view. Thank you. EW gaming with that. Yep.
Have you seen the pictures of the new cylinder saddle for that Mikado they're building in England? The three-cylinder deal?
Oh, the one that's
yeah.
the crazy monoblock construction one?
Yeah. Oh, it's
Yeah,
so
it's
hot.
fargan ridiculous. Let's see. I guess I could measure
But we love to
between...
see it.
I could measure between the fillets, between the taper and the thing and see where we're sitting. And then we'll check what our lateral is. And then we'll kind of adjust from there. Let's see, can I guess maybe it'll let me just click that. Exactly diameter 40 inches. Okay. The distance, I have 37.3 right there. Okay, so definitely too far out. This is following an AAR profile. And I guess that would technically, well, actually that would technically be where the center of the rail rides. Leighton, you're a civil engineer. How wide? What's the profile of like a piece of 75-pound rail?
Hold it. Let me consult my sacred texts.
Consult the
Sacred
sacred
text.
texts.
Literally just wheeled my chair over to my 1939 Railway Engineering and Maintenance Encyclopedia, and actually, if I remember correctly, that Zoomy Boy originally ran on 30-pound rail.
Well,
Really
yes,
wanna
but
get
we want
semantics.
to be able to run it on, I don't know, a modern railroad. So
Well, you know, rail, page 202. All right. Give it a yeah. We're on the rails. Give me something about rail profile. bolt spacing. Okay, cool. What was the question? You need...
I need how
which
wide
dimension do you need?
the top, like what the top of the rail profile looks like, / how wide it is.
Okay, top including the radiuses, or just the tangent between the radiuses?
Yeah, like give me the full width.
Okay, full width. That's HD. You said for... Oh, holy shit! There's actually wow, in this book here. Turns out the Rio Grande, and it's just listed here as DNRG, not DNRGW, which is incorrect. But there's their own lines in here for 90-pound and 85-pound rail. That's neat. But for 75-pound ASCE rail, it's the head width is listed at 2 and 15/30 seconds.
2 and 15/30. Okay, so I wasn't far off in my guess. Okay.
Yeah.
And then so how big are the radii on the top, inside top, if it matters? Shouldn't matter, but
that is what I'm trying to figure out right now. Slope of head. So, because on the chart I'm looking at right now, wait a minute. There's a piece here for electric flash butt welding of rails. They were doing welded rail in 1939.
apparently.
Holy shit, that's cool. Okay, so 75-pound rail, it's a 5/16 inch radius.
5/16.
And actually, would you like me to just send you a picture of this?
That would be great.
Okay.
All right, so there's a head of a rail. Just say that that's 0. Put it at the right spot there.
Alrighty, just sent you that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it even lists the DNA location. Neat.
Neat for sure.
Yeah.
I overall got most of my guest dimensions decently correct. That's fun.
Yeah. Go you.
Woo! It should look vaguely like this. And then it did. But it did not mirror my mirror did not do the thing.
Huh. There's a chapter in here, or part of this chapter here is including a history of rail development. This is delightfully niche.
How delightfully nerdy. How strange.
Quite lovely, really, really.
Get rid of those. Pow. And then we will mirror this whole thingy about that center line. We got a new one, and then we need to rebuild, and then... Oh, it knew what I wanted. Okay.
Whenever I open one of these old cyclopedias, they're just so freaking fascinating, because it's like combination catalog and encyclopedia.
Huh.
Yeah. Like it is both advertising, like the rail Norberg Manufacturing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, for rail drills and spike pullers, but also describing standard practice on how to use them.
Interesting.
That's a lot of cool information, it sounds like.
Yeah.
All right, I've got some
Oh,
top
geez,
chats
somebody.
to go through here. Unless you got something right now, Leighton.
Oh, I was just going to say there's pictures in here of people gas welding the electrical connections between rails, and that's just that's a certain level of Chad basedness,
That is
shall
a
we
little
say.
strange, isn't it? All right, Exurios, Brakeman for 7 months. 7 months, woo. Alex tells, yeah, I wasn't thinking about what else lived in Cheyenne. I was just thinking that Cheyenne had the closest train crew position available from BNSF, and you feel like you'd prefer BNSF to UP. I thought BNSF was better than UP when I worked for BNSF, but who knows? Colonel Cactus, hey Heist, how do you plan on actually building the Montezuma? In my garage that I don't have. So we need to get a garage first. You'd love to eventually help with construction. I'm sure we will get to that point. Yeah. Andrew P, do you want a digital rail and splice diet for 80A? By all means, send it my way. Will it be welded, riveted, or both? Yes, depending on what. So, anyway. I wish we knew the lateral of this thing, because that would really actually help a little bit with this stage here. Let me pull up that spec sheet we got.
On the one I have, I'm not seeing anything about lateral.
Just says half-inch play, which might be the track.
Yeah. Yeah, it says gauge of road, so I'm assuming that's referring to track.
Yeah. Yeah. They really don't care, and sometimes, do they? Let me pull up what Randolph sent me last time. There might be some specs in there.
On the spec sheet I have, I just love looking at like the tender spec, and it goes trucks, none.
Yeah.
Oh, he must have put it in MOW text because I'm not seeing it there. And there's a whole bunch of cursed trains that I have to sift through to get back up there.
Oh no.
Screams. It's fine.
That's how that works, right?
Yes.
Cool. Well, this is neat. There's just a table in here for retaining walls.
You can't... so only a civil engineer. Only a civil engineer.
I'd just be very curious. Ooh, math.
Journaldeets.pdf. That's what we're looking for. Let's see. Do we have anything about lateral motion? We don't have lateral devices. No. Okay. Recommended journal sizes. For lubrication. So I'm talking about
there's a
groove
whole
and greasing.
There's a whole section in here on Duff Norton jacks.
The Duffs.
We love to see it. So freaking cool.
They really couldn't make some of these pages readable, could they?
No.
Oh, this is really cool. There's a picture in here for a transfer under an advertisement for a transfer table that is, I think, at Burnham. It's a Rio Grande coach on a transfer table.
Oh,
That's cool.
that is cool.
Huh. Hub play is specified as a 16th for 3 foot and under. I don't know if that's what they mean by lateral or not. 16th feels pretty small.
Yeah, that's pretty tight.
Yeah. Let's see.
Guten tight.
Uh-oh. Brett's here.
Like
we
a
got
Ger-
all 3/4
like a
of the
German.
idiot here.
Boo.
Brett's here to judge me being slow at SolidWorks. We're just discussing
You're the
farming.
you're the one that's doing it in front of God and everybody. That's objectively the wrong way to do it. You need to like squirrel yourself away and do it throughout the night so nobody can see you struggle.
See, there's the secret, everyone.
There's the proper method to SolidWorks.
That's true.
Mark.
That's very true.
If you're struggling with SolidWorks, do you remember who you need to call?
Ghostbusters. Oh no, you gotta
you
call
need to
daddy.
call your
You
daddy.
you need to call your daddy. I forgot. You
Daddy
need lunch.
somebody.
You
Use
need,
your daddy.
you need to. If you need lunch money, you call your daddy. But you need SolidWorks help, you call your daddy. Oh my god, I forgot.
I don't think I had this,
That's
Professor.
that's a core memory. That's literally a decade ago, ladies and gentlemen.
Ah!
On that note, real quick, Leighton, you posted the picture a while ago that was like, oh, this is me, you know, it was like your license picture or something.
Yeah. Or passport.
You're like, oh, this is me a decade ago. And I said, oh, Leighton as a senior in high school. You said, no, that was me freshman year. Yeah, that's not a decade ago, friend.
No,
It's fine.
That picture was taken in like November of
Freshman year of
2013.
college.
Okay,
Friendo.
you said freshman year of high school.
Oh, I did. Oh, boy. I meant
Yeah.
college.
Okay.
I don't know, man. I was stressed.
Yeah,
That's
as
fine.
happens.
All
Speaking
right.
of
Fine.
stressed, how was your drive home yesterday?
Yeah, how was finding a bridge that had fallen on the road?
Oh man, that was a shit show.
It looks like it.
Oh, we got routed over some back roads, but we had to go through a box culvert underneath the highway. But the road was not how we say, the box culvert was not tall enough for semi trucks, so they were routing semi trucks there and then sending them back. So had to deal with, you know, being in line and then getting stuck behind semi trucks trying to turn around. And yeah, that bridge failure, that's something.
It's not every day that you drop a coal train on I-25.
It is not every day that you drop a coal train on I-25.
Yeah, unscheduled station stops on interstates. If I had a nickel for every time that's happened,
Right.
I'd have a couple nickels.
Yeah. Yep. Yep, it's fine. Oh, I was measuring against the brass, not the hub. It's almost like it's really hard to see.
It is very tiny.
I need to move it out of the way. I got a couple top chats here though. Strasbourg Railfan 90, are the wheels quartered based on valve gear or does it not matter? The valve gear and the wheels must match their quarter. You can have right hand and left hand lead. It doesn't really matter. And I've been wondering about that. Like, I don't know how we know which side leads which side on this thing. I don't know if the Grand had a standard that we can follow, but we'll figure that out. And ETW Gaming, we were welding rail in 1939? According to Leighton's sacred texts, yes.
According to the sacred text, yes.
And ETW Gaming then gifting 5 memberships. Thank you. Followed by Braden Dosh gifting 20 memberships. Did you not see the end scroll? The end scroll already goes by at Mach speed. Goth IHOP, member for 15 months as the conductor. Would a locomotive with positive camber work? Imagine it could be a cheap way to get bigger drivers with a lower, bigger boiler. That just sounds like putting way too much extra stress on things. Yeah.
How would the axles on that work?
The axles, yeah, you would need a diff or something. It would
Poorly.
poorly.
No. The
Poorly.
answer's no.
The answer is no.
The answer is no.
Let's go to Victorian Britain and make a hole in the firebox to thread the axle through.
Okay, so if that's coincident, that sticks us with. Let's see. Put the back view on. All right, that puts us there. If we have no lateral whatsoever, that's where the rail wants to ride, with the boxes set up like they are.
Couple folks in the chat reminding you to save. Thank you, gents.
Yeah, thank you, friend.
Yes, save.
Friend. They
Control
must
S
all
is your
be green.
friend.
Yes, they must all be green. I control S just before this. Let's see. We could do. We can't do. We can do a distance. What do we think? Do we think a half-inch total of lateral, or is that too much? Maybe a quarter-inch. It's a small. It's
Half
a
might be a little much.
It's an itty bitty freaking
Yeah.
engine.
Half would be probably too much because The more I'm thinking about it, the more I'm thinking that half-inch play is definitely with regards to track and not with regards to drivers.
Right.
So,
Think about like 91 doing the hubs hard over. She can't have more than like a 1/4 inch.
Right.
It
And
feels
she's a
like
much-
more because you're 3 inches away from it, but
Right. And she's much bigger. So yeah, let's
Mhm.
do a 1/4 inch a lateral, and that puts the drivers like that on 3-foot rail, on perfectly 3-foot rail, which
we
seems
can always
to be
take up lateral with thicker hub liners if they're replaceable.
that's the thought. I had to scoot the frame in though. I had to scoot the frames in a little bit, and
Somebody
also
made the drive wheels too thick.
and adjust the thing. Well, you made them to the specification. So
How
we
dare you follow the instructions?
you made this. We did not have a specification for the frame. We had a specification for the drive wheels. So I adjusted the frame
Oh, do we
and then biased the boxes to make it. So
not have frame rail spacing?
we have a drawing. That's
Well,
a Fletcher drawing that is not a dimensioned drawing.png.
We have a drawing that disagrees with the other 3 drawings and also doesn't match the photos in the process.
Yep.
yeah.
Lovely.
Bravest Table 464. Glad I made it to see you nerd out again. Welcome. Thanks for being a brakeman. Okay, so yeah. Who knows? Right side lead or left side lead? How do?
I can't remember which is typical.
would
I just
put
know
my
the
money on
Penzi did the
right-hand
opposite.
lead.
Yeah, I
Did
would.
left hand. Most people did right, except for I think some young valve applications were, or was it all young had to be left?
Let's look at 346.
Look at 346, and then I guess it doesn't matter because you just clock the eccentric sheaves different.
Yeah.
Are the drawings erection or as built? You're so sweet, Corey. The drawings are from a historian, yes.
Every
they're-
drawing we have of this locomotive was drawn after it was scrapped.
By
so
about
if that tells you.
50 years at minimum. Like there
Yeah.
are no engineering drawings for this locomotive. There's no folio sheet for this locomotive. We have this drawing from David Fletcher, who's a well respected historian. Do not get me wrong. But
Oh, absolutely.
he may as well
But
be
he's
a
not
foamer.
an engineer.
He's not an engineer, you know?
Yeah.
He didn't design the fucking thing, and he didn't go out there and measure it with a tape measure, because as said, it had been gone for 50 years by the time he made the drawing.
By the time his drawing got made, the hospital that its boiler ended up in as a freaking stationary boiler had probably burnt down. There has to be engineering drawings out there somewhere. No! There are none! There are none!
There are
this
not.
is 1871 Baldwin. You get a fucking spec sheet, suck a dick. There you go. That's what they said
Yeah.
back in the day. I mean, literally.
I'm literally looking at the Baldwin spec sheet right now.
And it's
There
an
is no drawing.
obnoxious cursive. There's not a folio. There's not drawings from the Rio Grande. Yeah.
It also
Screams.
should be noted, if Fletcher finds diagrams that are useful to him, he notes it down on the drawing.
Yeah.
There are none.
There are none
I put in,
on this one.
I put in research requests with the museum's library, and I got several Foamer drawings of it drawn in the 40s. Like, that's it.
One of which I believe the Fletcher drawing is based on.
I'm sure. Andrew P. sent you a 75
closest-
Chris drawing as one up. Thank you.
The closest thing we have to engineering drawings on this locomotive is allegedly somewhere out there is a set of plans for one in 7.5 inch gauge, which is not historically correct necessarily, but all that gives us is a dimensionally copacetic plan set that it's like, okay, this is a thing that works. Is it correct?
It's technically functional.
Okay, Mark,
It has
do with this as you
15
will.
loops.
346, as the fireman side driver, the crank pin is at 6 o'clock, facing the driver. If you go around to the engineer side and face the drivers, the crank pin is at 9 o'clock.
Okay, so it's right-hand lead. Okay, so we can... Oh. But see, I did a funny... I did a
you
funny where
mirrored
I
it.
mirrored him.
Oh,
He can't do it for that one. 'cause-
F.
Yeah, is there any way to... You probably can't break that relation. I probably have to manually
The
insert another
rotation-
part.
Well, you might be able to break the rotational relation potentially.
Pretend.
I don't know because
Can you possibly? It's going to be easier to add another part.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
the way with it mirrored now, yeah, I should do this the proper way. We did not do it the proper way, and it's not great. Ajax Engine Company, typical early locos, specs given, get on with it, basically.
Yeah. We have a list
Get
of
on with
requests
it.
from the customer, so now build it.
Okay, so where did the hell did that mirror end up? Mirror component 1. There it is. Delete that. Yes. Goodbye. Okay, so now, yeah, I guess, save to this PC. Yep, save all.
You could probably still mirror the journal at least.
I probably shouldn't. So let's see.
Yeah.
What we can do is we can we... I guess I should probably just insert components. But if they're saved internally to the assembly, how does one do this? They're saved internally to the assembly. So it must save them somewhere else? Or I have to save the part. I could save the part externally and then grab it. So I think we'll do that. So we'll open the part.
For what it's worth, I have separate assembly files for the tender axle plus journals and pedestals. The cistern is its own thing, the frame is its own thing, and then the fully complete one is an assembly of assemblies. I find that just makes it easier.
That probably does make sense. When I open my crown brass, oh, there it is. I was like, I can't find it.
It disappeared.
Save to this PC. Oh, they're probably saving half of this crap to the cloud.
Yeah, that's... Ooh.
Love
Probably
you too,
right.
SolidWorks.
Thanks, SolidWorks. All right, so the crown brass is done. Now we can open the driver box.
My weekly view.
Save this PC. Oh, well, I guess we should save as new. That's what we did. Driver box. Okay. Alex tells which rare dropped the coal. I think it was BNSF.
Oops.
Yeah, that was a smidge of an oopsie.
The bean sniffers.
The bean sniffers. Yep. Alright. And now we need to insert and figure out how the F we spaced this stuff. So I'm pretty sure there's like a 30-second of lateral between the box and the actual frame. Let's see. Evaluate. Measure. Oh, don't give me a length. Give me the distance between those. At 0.03125. That sounds like a 30-second, right? Probably.
Potentially?
Yeah, quarter of an eighth.
Oh,
Yeah.
that would be a smart way to do that math, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, insert components. Driver box. Okay. And then we will rename this boy. Come on. Why is rename just not an easy garbage thing to find?
Because they want to make it slightly difficult.
Israeli Locomotive asks, are any era-appropriate cars left to run this locomotive with?
I mean,
Kinda.
kind of. Not really, but but
Kinda,
not
sorta.
not. I mean, they're modernized.
There is. Yeah, I think there's like one or two pieces of Rio Grande 1870s stock that's been restored, air quotes, like the 49 caboose at the museum. Most of what's left is 1880s vintage, and it is in like 20s or 30s condition.
I mean, the B8 is like theoretically 1872.
Originally, but again, it's in 20s or 30s condition.
Yeah, probably the closest thing that's like era appropriate is the tourist Pullman.
Yep. There's the tourist Pullman. There is the Friends are currently restoring Paycar F, which would actually be a really good match for this locomotive because this engine went into Paycar service very quickly. Because it was too
BT. Yep.
It was too tiny to pull anything besides the single to 2-car pay train. Like I said, the 49 caboose is a really good match for it. There are a couple of things that aren't Rio Grande that are era appropriate, but not, context appropriate, but that's a whole other discussion.
Right.
Era appropriate, but not grand appropriate. Okay. Sorry, took a minute to work that out in my head.
Yeah, the one that comes to mind is there's a car up in Como that is in horrendous shape, but it is era appropriate. It's just not from the Rio Grande. It's actually originally from the Denver Circle Railroad, which is a rarity for sure.
And it's also like a living room.
Yeah, it's in horrendous shape. It's half of a car, if that, but it still is there. It's a pattern, if nothing else, and it's light, crucially.
Guess I need to insert a crown brass.
The lightness is, I'm assuming, the important part.
Yeah, that's the appeal of it. It's basically Jackson and Sharp built a flat car and they put walls and a roof on it.
This is fine.
But it could be really cool.
Yeah, if they do the restoration on that thing properly, that could be a really neat car.
You mean the replication?
Yeah.
Yep. That is the truth.
What's the fairly in Wales that they took the reverser off the original and then just rebuilt the thing?
See, they have different definitions of what a restoration is over there.
As Jeff will tell you.
Yeah, having plate frames as your standard design thing really changes your restoration equation.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Just a bit.
How
William
much of
Grantham,
Scotsman is actually Scotsman?
What's the
We don't
vintage
know.
of the bobber caboose you believe 408 parked up at the museum? 49, I think, is the little Rio Grande bobber you're thinking of. And it's not actually the oldest Rio Grande caboose, which is hilarious, because that got backdated. The oldest Grand caboose that's still around is the 0524, which is also at the museum.
But has not been backdated.
But has not been backdated. But 49 got backdated. They're all pretty old. I mean, Zuma would have presumably run with one of those back in the day at some point.
Oh,
So.
certainly.
Ezekiel, 12 months. He's made it 12 months as an engineer. Well, thank you, friend.
made it.
Good to see you.
Yeah, the 49 it'd be absolutely appropriate. It would look just fine behind the Zuma. The only thing wrong about it, quote unquote, is Zuma was a passenger engine.
Yeah.
And
Biggest
we're-
air quotes in the world on that.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, also Zuma, I think in one of Lathrop's books, or in Little Engines, Big Men, talk about a little 240 in work service. So,
Yeah. There you go.
I mean, if you need something that can haul one ballast car, it's got you covered.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a potentially silly question, and it's mainly for my own knowledge, understanding some terms here.
Hmm.
When they say 32 inches deep inside for a firebox. What does that necessarily mean? Is that height or is that something else?
I've
Probably
seen that spec on that sheet, and I've always wondered how the fuck they were measuring that myself.
Yeah,
So
I have no idea.
that's really
That could be.
not helpful.
You
Yeah.
say depth, my mind immediately goes to the distance from the bottom of the fire door to the grate. Because that's how thick your fire could potentially be? I
My
don't know.
bet would be from the crown to the bottom of the mud ring.
That would also make sense.
That seems like something that they would actually give a darn to actually do, you know?
Right.
What is there a dimension called out for the length of the firebox?
Yes, there is. It's 48.25 inches long.
Okay, that would have been my guess for, depth that doesn't make sense. So I'm gonna go with Mark of crown sheet to either grates or mud ring.
Okay.
I'm gonna do what I should have done the first time Brett gave me his beautiful driver parts and make them an assembly. And then do the assembly of assemblies. Yeah.
It's a federation of assemblies.
Oh no. This is getting out
Oh,
of
you've
hand.
already sent me an assembly of it.
Yeah.
What the
Did you put the assembly together manually?
I did in this.
Oh.
Maybe it didn't want to insert. Let me see if I can insert components, and we want to go driver solid assembly. Oh yeah, the assembly was broken on my end.
Oh.
That's why.
Oh, interesting. Okay, well.
So I will go in and make it myself. Okay.
A SolidWorks assembly breaking? I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm shocked.
Solid works? Are you sure?
Are you quite sure of that?
I don't.
Are you
think
quite
so.
sure of that?
Are you sure about that?
Your computer becomes very unhappy with it.
Driver tire, driver center. And then we just can we just copy paste? Yeah, we can.
Copy pasta.
You're goddamn right we can. All right, mates. We just say concentric. And is that gonna do the way that I want it to do? Probably not. Can we flip that around? Sure, that looks right. That looks like a wheel. Look at that.
I'll let you look at
Okay,
that.
and then we just go do coincident, and then we go and we just get the cranks to be concentric. Pow! Look at that. And then just do one of those. And then is it the back of the driver that meets that? Or is there's spacing on this? Is it a 1/4 inch spacing?
For the tire,
Yeah.
I had the centers centered in the tire. I don't know if that's correct or how you had yours set up.
I think it was a 1/4 inch offset to center them.
I'd buy that.
I guess we will check that now. Mark, evaluate. No, stop it. Stop it.
Stop at once. Shush.
Solid works. I need to call my daddy.
You do need to call it to daddy.
Call it daddy. Daddy said the curry. That guy, he was so ready to tell you that it's so easy. And just look, pow, it's done.
No, it's click done.
You know,
Remember,
I don't
it's
need to
not-
measure that.
Leighton
That
has
looks like
either-
a 1/4 inch.
Leighton has either core memories or trauma of this man, depending on 26.
I mean, yeah, details. Well, I have some puppies that are requesting my attention, so I will talk to you nerds later.
Say hi to Bev.
fun.
Bev.
Bye.
Bye. Hope you find your dad. Yep, we're gonna get rid of all those things. Oh god, I was referencing the track position off of the wheels because that was easier than figuring it out. That's fine. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. Yes, I'm mad. I don't know where I go. Yeah. You know what? You know what happens to naughty sketches that don't know where they need to go? They get clicked on, and they get told to be fixed.
Stop. Fix the assembly. Have the assembly stop being broken.
Stop having it be closed.
Stop having it be broken.
Yes, precisely. Let's see. Solaris the Long Haul Rail fan. There's a little steamer known as the Little Buttercup that's in California Railroad Museum. I believe it was in a movie called The Santa Fe. Well, that sounds neat. And 3900 class, a conductor for 13 months. He recently learned that Black Hill Central 108 has indirect valve gear on the rear engine. Radius rod up is forward, direct on the front. Down is forward. Wild. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird when some of that stuff doesn't kind of match up with what your expectations are. For sure. Let's see. Insert components. We want a class 25 driver assembly. POW. There we go. And then we will just give it a little comment and say that it's the R1. Because we can't figure out how to rename bullshit in this stupid fucking software. Sorry, that was my outside voice. Alright, let's make it concentric with the crown brass. And then we'll just drag it out the way. And then we will make an offset between the two hub faces. And it's going to be a distance, and it's going to be 1/8 of an inch per side is what we said. POW, there we go. Driver, like it never happened.
Ta-da.
Okay, and now we do another one. Another one. Insert components, another driver. POW. And then we go to mates, and we go POW. Make it concentric with the crown brass. But we want the other kind of concentric. Ka-tunk. So that it goes that way. And then we want to drag you out the way. And then we'll grab the hub. And then we'll grab the other hub. And then we do the distance, which is 0.0125. We make sure that it's actually the correct direction. Yep, we want it to go out, not in. POW! Now we have 2 independent drivers.
Woo.
All right. Johnny Rando. Message retracted. Thanks for the $5. Bozzy, I'm using SolidWorks. Solaris Long Hauler reference, railfan. What is it? A Montezuma type engine? Oh, the one that's at California Railroad Museum? I doubt it. They really none of Montezuma's brethren, sisters. There's a 30-inch gauge cousin, or 3'6" gauge cousin, that is a very similar engine that survives, but it's the only thing that's vaguely close. Okay, so now how does one offset them by 90 degrees?
Rotational offset.
That might be a thing. I don't know. Let me see if I could do this.
It's been approximately at least 8 years since I've used SolidWorks.
Yeah, it's not gonna like that angle. We grab the 2 counterweight faces. No. Yeah, how does one quarter a driver in SolidWorks? Brett, you must have done this.
Yeah, but I cheated because on the 7.5" gauge engine I keyed the axles.
No, not approved.
It's live Steam bullshit. You can do shit like that.
Right. Add a fasten mate and add a rotation offset. Okay. Let's give that a shot. You sound like you've used SolidWorks. Oh, if we do concentric and then we... No, that doesn't seem to want to...
Can you bring the, rather than trying to do it in mates, can you bring the driver assembly in and translate it before you actually place it? Or rotate it, not translate
Well, I
it?
mean, I'm sure that I could just rotate it so that it's perfectly straight up and down and just call it a day, but... I mean, that's almost exactly what I've got right now. I guess I could probably do those 2 lines and then just do 90 degrees. Ha! Pow! Got him. Got him.
There you
Got
Woo!
him. That's very satisfying to see.
go. That is satisfying.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Church.
Yeah. We like that. Okay, gonna save all real quick. Rebuild and save. Let's see.
Adformer says, I recently saw something about a 3rd steamer at the Colorado Road Museum.
I'll let you
that's
answer
only
and I go
active in
pee.
January. Oh, okay.
I let you answer.
Adformer, I don't really know what that is in reference to. We have 3 steam locomotives at the museum that are operable, air quotes. One of them, 346, is down for its 15-year rebuild. It hasn't run in, I want to say, a year and a half now. But we will run all of the engines that are in ticket and runnable basically whenever we want to / need to for events. There's not, one that's like, oh, we can only run this one in January or vice versa. There was a brief moment in time where we were trying to limit 346 to the winters just because it liked to set things on fire, and it's hard to set things on fire when there's snow on the ground, but I don't think that was ever a hard and fast rule. That was more just a matter of preference. Matt Houston, or Houston, I think that's Houston. I apologize if it's not. I recall you talking a bit about Everett number 11. I've ridden behind it. Very pretty Alco Mogul. IRC, it was built in 1921. That is a neat little engine. I've always thought it looked a little strange because it looks like it should be a 460. Like it's got the drivers and then spacebar, 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 spacebar pilot track.
Yeah, but it was built to go to Cuba as an oil burner, stayed in the States, became a coal burner, and now it's actually back to an oil burner because finding coal is difficult sometimes, apparently.
Yeah.
Yep.
Don't we know that?
Can confirm.
It's a nice little engine and loves to sing its heart out going up to 2% towards Martinsburg and Roaring Spring. It's a nice little engine to ride behind.
Cool.
Alright, let's continue on. Well, we've got boxes that we can just duplicate, so we're just gonna keep inserting parts here. I guess I could just grab the driver assembly and the crown. Like, I can grab multiple things at once, so we could just go pow, pow, and then we'll do the other thing, insert components, and then we'll just go crown brass box driver. And then just go tunk, tunk, tunk. Oh god, they blew it up! It's all over the place!
This is the exploded parts diagram that you get with your model kit.
Pretty much. Matt Houston, I recall you talking a bit about Everett number 11. You've rode behind it. Very pretty Alco Mogul. Not me. Must be somebody else you were talking to. I've not talked about it because I've never ridden behind it. I don't know much about it. Corey Gibson, if this thing gets built, I'm going to need you to get the 2 biggest people at the Railroad Museum to crew it. So that'd be Brett and... Cody? Dusty? Cody?
Cody, probably?
We'll make Brett fire. That'll be more entertaining. Bonk!
Ow. Ow.
At that point, do you just get a bucket instead of a shovel?
It's still got a 4-foot long firebox. It's a decent sized little firebox. Alright. Don't
Yeah.
click that. Oh no, that was
And
wrong.
I have ridden behind 11 plenty of time. It's a nice little mogul.
Ah, they were talking to Midland. Oh, I see. Oh, I see.
So us Penzi folk.
Pennsylvania.
Disgusting.
Don't get me wrong.
Fucking
11's a nice little
disgusting.
Disgusting.
11's a nice little mogul, but there's kind of 6 Mikados and 3 diesels and a couple gas electrics that have my heart at the moment.
No, that's not gonna work, is it? How do I get this guy spaced properly? I guess I could probably relate points or something.
Point.
Yeah, like that point on the thing, that point on the thing. Oh, it only allows you to do coincident. Is it allowed distance? No. Because it's 2 points, and I don't want them to be coincident. I just want it to retain that spacing.
Huh. Huh.
So right now, you can just kind of weave through wherever. I guess we can get the lateral correct first. For the box, motion of the box. And those are 1/32 of an inch, and we just flip it to make sure it's the right direction, which is that way. Okay. And then, but where? Where does the box go otherwise?
Somewhere.
Might be easiest for me to get the driver mated to it, and then just set the spacing between the drivers. Perhaps. Oh God. Oh boy. The crown brass can rotate in the box. We have goofed something there. Oh God, that one can do it too. Okay. Yeah, we gotta fix
Wait,
that.
that's not supposed to happen?
No, that's not supposed to happen. Zimzam. Swung by Everett after the EBT the previous weekend. Caught 11 working your heart out at the top of the Great Hollidaysburg. Can recommend. Well, there you go. And RJ Strandland. Hey, Heist, I don't know if you know, but Custom Car Loader is back. Oh, kick-ass. I will have to add that into my Deer Isle Valley. Not gonna lie, when Con and I did that race, I was really hoping that we were gonna race S282s, and that I was gonna get like a 442 or something, and just be like not say anything until the episode came out. Because I've got rearranged built in, and we were doing sandbox, and I'm like, I'm not gonna turn it off. Think of the memes.
Think of the memeage. The sheer potential.
There we go. Okay, now the crown brass can no longer rotate in the gosh darn thing. Okay.
Why does this read like a patch note?
The crown brass can no longer rotate in the driver box. It's fine. He says, as Smells Like Kenosha begins playing. Yeah, so this driver doesn't know where it needs to be in space, but I can mate, and we could do it. So we have these holes. Can we set the distance at 72 inches? Oh boy. That's not on center, is it?
Nope.
No, that says it's center to center. Is that what the Fletcher drawing calls out? Was it 72 inches? Because that looks wrong. That looks
The wheelbase?
Yeah.
I would trust Steam Locomotive over Fletcher.
Do we have a wheel? Do they have a wheelbase for this thing? Do we have
On Steam Locomotive, I think they do.
Is there one on the spec for the driving wheelbase? Midland?
Potentially.
75 inch, somebody says, but
Yeah, on the spec, no, there's nothing here. So
75 doesn't look quite right either.
So
Let me look and see what the Fletcher drawing has, just to freaking know.
On the Denver and Rio Grande, numbers 1 and 4, overall wheel. They have an overall engine wheelbase, driver wheelbase in feet, 6.25.
6 1/4. So 6'3", so 75 inch.
Yes.
Okay. And side view. That's what we want. To turn that on. I said turn it on. SolidWorks.
Wake up, SolidWorks.
Okay, there we go. Okay, it is 75 inches.
75.
Okay.
So something's
something's a little goofy then. Which I'm sure it's the drawing of the goddamn frame being made to the drawing, right? So we'll have to adjust the frame to that once we get, because I'd rather have the wheelbase be proper, right? And then we can adjust just from theirs.
Because the Fletcher drawings they have dimensions, but are they supposed to be like more artistic in nature?
They are to scale, as far as they can be, but they are designed to show what it looked like more so than anything else. So
They're designed as a modeler's reference, not an engineer's reference.
exactly, which is why we're kind of iterating and doing the thing here. So if I do 75, I mean it's not so spectacularly far off. Like technically, it's still within there. You just have a very small shoe and a very big wedge.
I mean,
It's fine.
That's the thing. It does fit in there, so that
You're in the right ballpark at least. You're
It's-
playing the right game.
Yeah, we are playing the right sports ball. All right. Let's see.
Because I'm assuming that box is the same size as the front box, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just inserting all the same ones here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we don't want that. We don't want that face. We want that face.
That face.
Ooh, that face.
Crap.
Let's see. Couple more top chats here. Gaming Taco, 7 months. Thanks to the amazing economy breakers. Cheers. Cheers to you. Nicholas Downs, at the end of the song, rails need to be out under Zuma. Yeah, well, I mean, we don't have 4 wheels on the rail, technically, so it's fine. Fearless Gymnast 98. House me lad. Will you watch Murder Drone / Amazing Digital Circus? I highly recommend them both to anyone looking for a new show to watch. I was talking about how Brett sent me memes about needing to take breaks earlier and how I had existential dread over it. And how
Jesus. Sorry. I didn't hear that part.
That was before you joined in. I was just like, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. ETW Gaming, thank you for gifting 10 memberships. Always on, right? That's okay, right? 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 It's fine.
It's fine.
Speaking of shows, though, Mark.
Yes. Invincible 2 is coming soon.
November 3rd, but the new trailer dropped, I think, yesterday.
Oh, really? Oh, I'm excited.
Yeah,
about
saw
that.
the trailer for it.
Yeah, there's
I love that show.
New trailer. It's definitely interesting, and that's about all I'm gonna say because I don't want to spoil nothing for you.
Well, thank you. Okay, and then flip dimension. Which one makes it go the right way? Need to have a few. And we're on the wrong side. No, we're on the correct side, and we're aiming the right way now. Okay. So we need to set the mate when it goes further out, which is there. Pow. Okay.
Pow.
Ha ha ha!
You are dead.
Not a big surprise. Crazy boy. Just do one of those, and then just parallel. Pow. Oh no! Don't do that. You were not supposed to flip back over again. You're
You're supposed to go that way.
go now. Now do that. Why is the driving box upside down? It's fine. Okay, so now it's locked into the plane, and then I guess we could just say, for the sake of expediency, we'll do that. We will just make those concentric again. Mr. Likely's calling me. I don't want to talk to Mr. Likely.
Sure, likely.
You know, scam Likely.
Oh, yes. Mr. Likely.
Okay.
Your Nigerian cousin that works in car warranties.
Yeah, yes, that one. Okay, and then can we set those two lines as parallel? Does that do that? Yeah, that does. That's how that works. Okay.
That could do the thing.
And now Dusty Thompson's calling me.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
You're live on the air. What's going on?
Likely was calling and see if you'd answer my call.
Well, I answer your calls. We like you. You're live. What do you have to say about small, pointless Rio Grande locomotives?
They're adorable.
They are adorable.
If it makes Dusty feel better, I don't always answer his
Okay,
calls.
I'll let you get back to your.
Thanks, Dusty. Bye.
Sorry, Dusty, I am kidding. I always answer your calls.
Okay, so then we want to grab, let's see. We'll grab the one that is leading the crank, the line, that one. And then we can get that one that's leading that crank, and then we give them a 90-degree alignment. And now, when we turn any of the wheels, oh lord, she doing the thing.
She's doing the thing.
Lord.
That looks a lot more like a choo-choo now. It looks
does
very
look-
much more. It needs a lot of bits at the front that are really complicated. Thank you, Western Maryland.
It's
for the fireball.
fine.
Yeah, save them all.
Babe.
Uh,
So now that the drivers are there, is this the sign of doing the connecting ruts?
I was just thinking about that. What do next? I mean, obviously, I think doing the axle, because it's literally just up with a center in it, would be fun. And also figuring out what we want to change to the frame spacing to make that more smarter. Probably need to do that. Because we centered the front axle in the box.
Yeah.
But the rear one is too far forward.
Is it possible that on the frame itself you could change the box spacing to just move it over like an inch or however far you need to?
Oh, I'm sure I could move the pedestal jaws, yeah.
Pedestal jaws, that's what they're called.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn the side view on. Because we definitely guessed on the exact positioning of those. And with the wheels set to 75-inch spacing, I mean, it almost perfectly blanks out the drawings of the drivers in the side view. So Fletcher is not that out of scale. So I think I just need to... I think I need to shift the rear box a little bit. So let's... they're all based on sketch too, so I guess we'll edit that sketch. Oh boy. So we basically need to... Where is everything related to is the question, like... I guess I should figure out the offset first again, like, and then center it. Let's figure that out. Let's exit the component. Let's do a little measurement here. Evaluate. Measure. It's 1.7. Oh, good God! What the fraction is that?
what is that?
1.876319. That feels irrational.
That does feel irrational.
No, that's an eighth over 3/4.
No, it's not.
876. Yeah, I guess it's close, but not
It's
quite.
close, but not quite. Yeah.
Yeah.
The 319 is weird in there.
I think that's also some rounding stuff because of just weird.
Probably.
Decimal.
So I'm going to just type that in a place. 1.876319. Cool. That's somebody's phone number, isn't it? 8675309. It's close enough. And then it's 0.373681 on that side, which means that we'll get out a calculator here. ETW Gaming, don't do anything. I'll be back. I mean, we're gonna keep working on the locomotive, but we will see you shortly. Thank you, friend. 876-319. 876-319. So close. 0.373681. Our gap is 2 1/4. Okay, so we need to shift it so that it's 1 1/4 or 1 1/8. 1 1/8, and so 1.876319 minus 1 1/8. It's basically 3/4 plus probably like a 64th or something, or a 128th. I don't know how we ended up with this. We need to move it 3/4 forwards, right? It's Jenny's number. Oh, okay, thank you. Good. Okay. All right. Now we'll edit that sketch. Okay, so, well, that would actually make this rear dimension here be exactly 46, because I want to say I went from left to right, and that did shift that, although that's going to shift the tail there, so we can make that 14 3/4 if we want to keep the tail profile the same.
Okay, you just want to move the post.
Okay, well, if we do 46 there, then it'll scoot, and then we need to remove 3/4 out of the middle here, otherwise we're just going to shift the problem somewhere else. And this is 62, so this will be 61 3/4. I actually drew this thing like I gave 2 fucks when I started to draw this thing, because Brett, when I had to adjust the boxes and shift things around earlier, I didn't have to do anything other than rebuild the document, and it was just happy. All of the relations were done like an engineer that knew what he was doing.
Right.
He said,
I love it when that happens.
He said, right up until I just did that, and then now I broke something. Now everything's mad.
See, I wish I knew the program well enough to just have that work.
Yeah. All right. Let's hide that view. Okay. Oh boy. One of the referenced features is suppressed, invalid, or no longer present. Oh, the old driver, please ignore, has rebuild errors. Oh no, we only left that there because it was what the crown brass was referencing. Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no! Yeah. Yeah, I guess we will figure out why that's mad. Oh, look at all that stuff that's just mad. Oh god.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Oh dear. But it shouldn't. This is just the spokes. Like, nobody cares about that. Like, just burn it
Messing
down.
with my spokes.
These aren't your spokes. These are my spokes.
Oh, what are you doing?
This is the hidden driver that only existed to space the crown brass. Because when I deleted it, it got mad. So I just left it in there, and now it's mad again. SolidWorks. SolidWorks. I'm just gonna draw through all the stuff that's red. That seems to be a good strategy. Okay, that made that happy. So that was that problem was a MacGuffin. So we'll just make him go away. Just go away again. Shush. No one needed to know you were
Go
there.
away.
Now go away.
away.
Punch you a second time.
No one needed to know that you were there. Hide. Go away. This is why you should save. Yeah, I'm saving. I'm pressing the button. Okay. So why is the crown brass mad? Mates and a boss extrude. Why is the boss extrude mad? Requires one or more closed contours which do not self-intersect. Oh. Well, why are you mad? Why you have to be mad?
Because it doesn't like something that seems fairly likable.
Oh, it doesn't have the contour. Oh God. Oh, what happened to the poor sketch of the crown brass? Part of it got shifted 3/4 of an inch. I see what's going on now. I see what done happened right there. Wow. That's wow. Okay, what are you doing? Coincident. You and then there's you're supposed to. Can we just reference it to the box? Just make it work. Just go the place. Okay. Can you and you just go there? No. It's overdefined. Why? There's no other definitions on this damn drawing. Are you hiding stuff from me? It's hiding, what's the word? Relations. How do you unhide those? Do you know, Brett?
Oh shit, no I don't. I try to do as little with mating as possible. But
yeah, see, as when you click on stuff, it shows all of these things. Toggle suppression. Let's see. Display delete relations? No. Can we... I think I'm just gonna burn it down and start over.
the whole engine?
No, just the crown
Okay.
brass. The whole crown brass. Seems to be a better choice. Although I don't know what in the multi-concentric bullshit is going on there, but... Okay, we have circle, and we make 4.5 inches. Okay? Very good. That's that. And then we go, and we'll just do that, because it's fine. We won't delete these parts. Once we do this, we cannot delete these parts, otherwise it'll break things again.
Do you have any idea what this means? We can no longer delete these parts!
Yeah, that. What he said. Let's see, I think that's the circle I want, and then... what if I trim that now? And then I tell this boy and this boy to just become very good friends. Oh, it didn't like that. Okay, fine. Fine, you're gonna make me do a 3-point arc. How about there, and then there. Just like that.
Point arc, my beloved.
And then you to you. Oh, don't make me do center to center on that. What if I want to... I'm gonna put a fucking center line right down your butthole.
Wow.
I know. Violent. Define that as 1 inch. There it is. And now we trim that. Now we have a shape. And now we press rebuilds. Oh. Why is boss... Stop. Exit... Be mad! Yes, I understand you're mad, SolidWorks. Edit the feature. That contour. That one. That one. Pow! We can rebuild him! Maybe. Why? Okay, I've rebuilt the crown brasses. The crown brasses are now all here. All these mates are so stupid.
But being present is half the battle.
ETW Gaming Heist people are calling you a furry? Shrug? No? Shrug? Why do people gotta get fucking weird about all this shit all the time? Anyway.
Didn't you specifically ask Marion to design the logo so it was as
least
little furry as
as
possible?
least
Yeah.
furry as possible. Parrot, engineer's hat. It's the name. I'm stuck with Heist as a name, and it's short for hyacinth, which is the bird, and birds are just funny.
Hey, Mark!
But what the hell is Heist? Yeah. Christ. Okay.
Working on the tender cistern, the hole within which water shall flow, to fill it.
Mm-hmm.
16 inches just looks too absurdly big, but I'm afraid if I go any smaller...
There's no way to inspect the inside of the tender tank.
Not only that, there's no way to fucking fill it. You can fill it with a garden hose, and that's about it.
Glenbrook had a freaking extendo MacGuffin
The
thingy, the funnel, because you got to remember that too. Like, you could make it as big as you want, but the water tank's not going to come down far enough to go in the manhole.
This is true. I had honestly forgotten about inspection. I might need to go even bigger.
So,
We could have the little cute little spout, but we could have a big fake lid or access hatch or something.
Yeah.
Or the top of the tender deck can just be bolted onto bolts that are welded on the bottom, and
Yeah,
then lift it
Ow.
because it's gonna weigh what, 50 pounds?
Probably. I
Let's
think I made
see.
that sheet 3/8 steel.
Oh, really? 3/8? That's probably fine.
now, Brett, as you're working on the tender tank, were you thinking of doing potentially a modern edition of doing like a fire hose connection?
Yes, but that's not something that really bears adding to the drawing. I might do a hole for it, but
Understandable.
yeah, that's absolutely something we'll do. It's a good point, though. Maybe I should actually make allowance for that on the file. There's a lot of stuff that is just not... Like, it's not worth the trouble of even drawing it up in SolidWorks. You just put a note on the drawing. It's like, hey, do this for a standard connection kind of thing. Like, I'm not drawing in the bolts. I'm just putting holes on one component, and then you drill through it to actually affix things.
Right.
Rather than doing the math for where everything lines up along curves and shit.
That makes sense. For me, that was just more of a curiosity question. It's like, oh, hey, I know some engines have done that recently.
Oh yeah, it's a great thing. We kind of half-assedly have it on 91. It's not a fire hose connection, but it's, a hose connection.
Yeah.
We've only recently got a fire hose, so it would actually be any good or any use to us, so...
That's understandable.
Oh, I may have made a stupid.
F.
Thank you, ETW Gaming. Another 5 memberships donated.
Ooh.
I think I'm relating the box. The crown brass is related to the dimension of the box, but the box is relating to the dimension of the crown brass. So they're like, oh.
Huh.
I think that's
Spider-Man meme here.
we're Spider-Man memeing the SolidWorks right now. Alex Dallas, thank you. 20 memberships gifted. Thank you guys. So quite kind. It. Which do not belong to the active sketch cannot be deleted. Can we just... No, we can't do that. Everything's defined. Why are you mad?
Why you have to be mad?
Why you have to be mad? Why? Is it just something in the extrusion that's mad, maybe? It calls out the sketch, but... Like, it's extruding the whole box. Pain. Simzam, watching this makes you feel better about your CAD projects. Back to the Trofimoff design with Southern Valve Gear, because might as well. Ew. Jay Christensen, the one with two Spider-Men pointing at each other. Yeah, that's basically what we had going on there. I knew that changing the frame was going to fuck something up. Shocker. And it's made the back wheel be spaced correct, and now the front wheel is not spaced correctly. It's not near as bad, but...
Actually, that almost looks like the inverse of what was happening with the rear set.
I don't think it's quite the inverse. It might be. That would be funny. Oh no, it actually is, because yeah, we just changed the... we needed to change it. We didn't change... Yeah. I know what we did. We didn't... Yeah. Okay. Can we Control Z our way all the way back there? Nope. That's as far as we can Control Z. It's a mad crown brass. Well, hey, if the crown brass is mad, I mean, we're gonna make it mad again anyway. Because I subtracted the 3/4 from these members, right? I added 3/4 and it shifted everything that way, which moved the whole thing. So we need to remove we need to remove 3/8 from this middle section. I think.
Yes.
I think.
Yeah. It would be 3/8
those?
from the middle. 3/8 from the middle.
Yeah, because you can see that we're biased towards the one side now. Yeah. So 61 and 3/8. Colonel Cactus, does the museum have opportunities for volunteering with flexible schedules so you can volunteer around your job with Union Pacific? You'll have to see just how flexible your Union Pacific job is. There's lots.
Short
of
answer, yes.
There's lots of opportunities to volunteer. Yeah.
Museums open 6 days a week.
There may not be
there's
opportunities to do necessarily what you might want to do. Depending on what's going on certain days, like train operations or Saturday, typically, except for when events are going on and whatever. So,
or in the summer.
Or in the summer, right? So, might be a thing,
Come out and see us.
Yeah.
See if we can see if the schedule works.
Do the thing.
Okay,
Do the thing.
That's a mate that's broken. And then the box is broken because I'm relating the crown brass to the box. Which...
To the box.
I think I just need to just can all of the mates we made. And just start over on that piece of it. All the dings. Official DNRGW. Montezuma, I thought I scrapped them all. Oh, well, it's always 5 o'clock somewhere. Pretty much. Thanks, friend. Southern Pacific AC9. Solid doesn't work. No room for a joke. AC9 trust when. AC9s would be a smidge more work than this.
Just a
thing.
smidge. Just a scooch.
The smallest amount more work. That looks pretty centered there. Yeah, okay, we've got spacing happy now. And it's got everything in place. Yeah, if I just get rid of the mates and then fix the box. Yeah, get over it. I don't know what's mad in this sketch. There's a vaguely yellowish line right there, and so I'm just gonna trim. Just pow. Like. But that's not even a part of the sketch. Like, the sketch is all defined. It's gotta be a relation or something that it's mad about. There it is, right there, that coincident. What else are you hiding? Show me your secrets. Another why did all of the fucking sketch relations get turned off, SolidWorks? I know you think that was helpful because there were so many and it was crowding what's going on. Now I don't know what's broken. SolidWorks. Contains relations to things that no longer exist. Yeah, you know that. Why don't you tell me what they are?
Because that would be too easy.
Oh, are we actually doing this?
Where is it?
Where did it
Do you
go?
like Doogie Howser?
It's the level of sanity I'm approaching at this moment. Where is the broken relation? Is it therapy or is it SolidWorks? What's the difference?
So
You need both.
You do need both. Show me where you're broken, comma, you pile of garbage.
that just reminded me of the meme. Some men will restore an entire steam locomotive to
Could
avoid
not find
therapy.
face or plane.
Face or plane?
Oh, it doesn't know where it's being sketched on.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
Well, that's a problem.
Okay. Well, that means that I can put all these relationships back that I've ruined. I just click fix. No, then it gets mad. Get rid of those. Fix. Everyone be happy. Fix it.
Don't worry. Be happy.
Fixed. Fixed it.
This time with gloves.
This time with gloves.
What? Did I miss something?
This time with gloves. Did
No, I believe you were
Okay.
there for that.
You were there for that. Do you not recall?
What is this?
Play it again. Is someone gonna play it? Am I gonna have to dig out soundboard?
This time with gloves.
This time with gloves.
That was
Oh.
when we were recording refrigerator door sounds.
Oh.
Oh.
Does the door even work?
Yeah, sorry.
What I remember.
Sorry. Boxcar door sounds for the gloves. The refrigerator car was. How does this door even
How's
work?
this thing even work?
I showed the
That I
sound
remember.
files for Tristan, and Tristan died, and then demanded that they be added to our soundboard. So they are. How does this door even work?
They're the best.
Yes, delightful, good. Ooh, look at that.
External references? No.
Hello.
How do I fix this? I've had to fix this before. I don't know. I'll have to look it up in a second here. Top chats. La 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 la. Magic car man. Magic car my man. One day I'll be able to do this crap. Just start. It's hard. You'll figure it out. Jay Christensen, you're currently spending the week in Baker City, Oregon, and will end the week riding the Sumter Valley Road for your 21st birthday. Well, happy birthday in advance, man. That's awesome. That'll be fun. Oh God, we ran out of Railroads Online playlist. So we'll just start it over. Okay. How to change sketch plane install. Look, I Googled this last week. Right click a sketch and then click edit sketch plane. Well, that would be too easy. Why is that not? Oh, there it is. That missing. That face on that crown brass. It's missing.
Why is it missing? We don't know. We just know it is. Well, where is it? It's missing.
Bread. Okay. I'm gonna rebuild. Okay. Well, now the box is happy, but the crown brass is not happy. Okay. Let's see SolidWorks.
Occasionally it does.
Occasionally. Jay Christensen, the power of Zoomy Boy shines within you. Thank you. Yes, we will save once again. Okay, what are you mad about? What are you mad about? Show me what you're mad about. Show me how
Why are you running?
The coincident
SolidWorks.
relation. That's mad. Okay. What if I just say
Here's
fix? Oh, now I'm over defined. It's almost like you won't let anything else be anything ever. Fixed it.
Have you tried turning off local space?
I haven't.
Damn, wrong
Unfortunately, wrong program. Yeah.
Wrong bird.
Why are you still mad? Is there really just not a... There's what's wrong. It contains some things that are missing some things. That's great. Why don't you show me what they are?
SolidWorks, use your words.
SolidWorks needs to go to therapy. There it is. That one. Got him.
Finally.
Pow.
He's done it.
Okay, the crown brass is no longer killing itself. Okay. I'm gonna save all again to this PC. We're gonna rebuild and save. Thank you, Alex Tallis. Yes, we're gonna save it all. And then we're going to delete the mates and remate everything. Concentric coincidence. I should probably just delete all of the mates, but I'm just going to delete the ones that are causing problems and then deal with the consequences. Sounds good. Sounds good. Cool.
It's a future you problem.
It's a future me problem. Well, welcome. Millbrook Railroad. Hey, Aaron. It looks a lot better than your journal boxes. Well, this has got to bear a lot of weight. This is a big choo-choo. William Grantham. I may have made a mistake in running from the goods factory. The steel mill with 2 cuts of scrap metal, a little over 1,000 tons with 1 DE2. Yeah, those are good for like 250 tons now. So if you hit that 1 grade with speed, you might be okay. You might be able to get, if you get going fast enough down out of the goods factory and you retain speed, you might make it. You might. You might not. I don't know.
In theory, you may possibly be okay.
Aaron Grimes, tomorrow's your birthday. Happy birthday in advance, my friend.
Burb.
Oh, birthday. Okay, so if I just move... Oh, God. This is, The wheels on the train do this fucking shit, this fucking shit, this fucking shit. The wheels on the train do this fucking shit. Cause SolidWorks is fucked.
I knew I was misremembering that song.
Okay. Yep. we're gonna redo those mates now, shall we? Okay. Concentric with the crown brass. That would be good. That'd be good if things could be concentric with each other. Be excellent to each other. Oh, God.
Excellent!
Bogus.
Bogus.
Put them in the Iron Maiden.
Excellent!
Execute them!
Bogus. So, Alyssa showed me a movie last night that she apparently loved as a child.
Okay.
Have you heard of, oh God, what is it? Army of Darkness?
I have not.
Oh my God. It's part of a trilogy, I think. We started watching the movie and the first 30 seconds goes by and I ask, is this a sequel to something? And she goes, no. At least I don't think it is. And she looks it up and is like, oh, this is the 3rd movie in a series. Oh, just been watching it all these years without context. And it's one that you can watch without any context because it's just bizarre. It's not hilarious, it's not high budget, it's not low budget, it's just insanity. And it is hilarious to laugh at.
I see. Interesting.
So we might have to do that for a 3/4 movie night.
It'd be fun. We haven't done one of those in a minute. I was just thinking about that. We should do one of those.
Basic synopsis of just this one is, man with a chainsaw for a hand is sent back to the 1300s to quest for the Necronomicon.
Sure!
Wow.
Why not?
That's kind of what I said. It's like, okay, we're doing this. Cool.
What's the plot? Okay, snorting cocaine.
Sure.
Sounds great.
Sure. Great. Wonderful.
I'm
Why
excited about this plot.
not?
Oh my
To
God.
be part of this plan.
It's a mood. I'm not sure which mood it is, but it's one
I
of
have
them.
no idea what the mood is, but it's there.
Oh my God. Can you let me see? No, you can't. Can you move these drive wheels out of the way? More gooder. Let me work on the boxes. Jay Christensen, to everyone in the chat saying, let's restore 4294, let's build a new AC9. As cool as that would be, where would we run those? Those are big locos. Yeah. Look at how many locomotives that are restored and can't run anywhere right now. Cries.
Sag.
Cries.
Big Sag.
Cries in most of the big choo-choos.
Yeah.
Yep.
We have high hopes for Silvis. High hopes, Silvis. Away.
I hope Silvis! Yep. Literally.
I hope Silvis.
They have many dollary dues. They should be able to make it happen.
They do. They have many dollary dues.
And from Glenn Holland, the man, the myth, the legend. Dollars
Hey,
to run the
it's Glenn.
SolidWorks pain. We'll be disassembling draft gear tomorrow at work. Good stream, my dude. Well, thank you.
Oof.
And thank you for, A, good luck with the draft gear. B, thank you for the dollary dues. And I sent a response.
dues.
For Glenn, and for no one else, I sent a response back to people that we talked about. And we'll just see how that goes. I didn't
Be
kick...
eager to hear about that after the fact.
Yep. I didn't kick a bee's nest, but I said what my thoughts were.
That's
So.
not good.
So we'll see. So it's probably not going to be ideal. It's fine.
$1,500 dues.
All right. Oh. Right, I guess we need to get the distance. We've made it into that horror locomotive that is
oh no.
has drivers on top of the thing. But the distance mate is there.
Okay.
We just need to and the boxes are totally I need to set the boxes to the same height. That's what we need to do. Bottom of the box, parallel. Yeah. Oh no, coincident is what we technically need. Yeah. Pow. All right. And now those can't move, but we spin the drivers, and the drivers do the thing, and they're still clocked and everything. Yeah. Okay, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Ooh, look at that. And there's not even a SolidWorks error. He says, pressing the rebuild button, crossing both fingers. Hey, Mazel Tov. All right, we're saving all of that right now.
Yep. Save all the things.
Can it be true?
It's a Boos.
Boos.
Hi,
Boos?
Boos.
Allegedly.
Synth.
Legend.
So how many times has SolidWorks broke tonight? SolidWorks didn't break. Our own hubris got to us a couple times, though. I want to hide that sketch. That sketch is annoying to look at. Hide it. Go away.
Make
Yeah.
it not be here.
Stop having it be closed. Doesn't that look like a train now?
Train?
It looks like a train now.
It does look like a train.
George.
Good job.
Yep. We've got 50 minutes to our meeting, Tristan.
That's the same as always. Yep.
I have to ask every time because
Yep.
I am who I am. So
We love you for it.
I would-
It's great. Yes.
I'm gonna
49
go
minutes.
heat up some dinner. I think this is a great stopping point. We have 4 drivers and 4 driver boxes, and it's starting to look like a little choo choo. And
It's very cute.
yeah, you love
That's
to
the
see
thing.
that.
And the drivers move together the right way. That's awesome.
Yep, you love to see it. So, getting there. Yep. So let me get this next top chat here. Gamer Boy at 102720003. When is the next Deer Valley stream? Also, air bleeds out quickly on realistic, applying the brakes when kicking cars. Good to know. I don't know when we're going to do the next Deer Valley stream. I will tell you, we are going to have a special stream on Thursday this week. Thursday is an important day. So we're going to have a special stream. We're probably going to be playing Open Rails multiplayer, actually. But yeah, we'll see kind of what comes of that. Thursday is 2 years of the channel actually being a thing. Yes, I know that it started in 2006 and the date says November something, but 2 years on whatever that is, Thursday, October 19th, will be 2 years of me doing YouTube as like a thing. So we're going to celebrate on Thursday, and we're going to play train games and stuff. We might end up playing Deer Valley, who knows? But yeah, so probably
That's awesome.
probably about the same time. Probably actually like right now, 6 o'clock Mountain Time. Probably I might be working at the museum that day to start. So I don't know. We'll have to figure out how that works. But yeah, make sure you guys come hang out. It's gonna be fun. Let's get these other top chats here. Jay Christensen, look out for the train. It does look like a train, doesn't it? And White Star 1222. Hey Heis, is the Zoomy Boy in COS? Not the place to ask that. Thank you so much, though, for your interest in Century Steam. Nicholas Downs, Economy Break Thursday. It might. It might. People like to celebrate anniversaries, so who knows? We shall see. But love and appreciate all
Mark.
you guys. Yes.
3/4.
3/4?
The Discord.
Ah, yes. Ooh. Oh, well, yes. Before we go, we'll have to give the Brett is faster at CAD than Heis update here. Look at
I've
that.
also had a lot longer.
Yes.
It's also not nearly as complicated. It's just a
It's
big
true.
bucket
It
on
is
a flat car.
This
Oh my goodness.
is a bucket.
This is a bucket.
God.
Dear God. Wait, there's more. God, that hatch is very large, isn't it?
And that's 16 inches. It's going to be too small to get shoulders through.
I was gonna say 16 inches doesn't fit my fat ass. You know,
Nope, doesn't fit mine either.
You
And it
can't-
sure as fuck isn't going to fit Leighton.
we're gonna have to hire Eric to inspect our tender tank.
We're going to have to cut Eric's arms off.
Goodness. Yeah, I think we just need to find some other method, because yeah, we will have to go in and inspect it. I mean,
We'll probably just have part of the top
just the whole...
undone.
Yeah.
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 Have the hatch on like a plate that's also hinged that you could flip
Probably.
Yeah.
It's like a tank. We've got the little hatch and then the larger hatch that can open
Yep.
up.
We like this. So anyway, that's gonna be it. I see folks are still super chatting. So last two here. William Grantham, update made it in one piece. Yeah, speed and power, man. That'll do it. And Jay Christensen, you started your channel the day before my birthday. I must have known. Thanks so much, everyone, for watching. We'll catch you next time. Next time live will probably be Thursday. So see you guys then. We'll have some fun. Take it easy. Peace.
Bye.